Good evening, fellow punchers. Mickey D back with you on Thursday evening with a few for tomorrow after a so-so day. I said in last night that in the race that I tipped Valley Forge, that three-year-olds had won it for the last 3 years, that I should have picked that one. What did I do? No, I didn't. I went on Valley Forge thinking that he would have the ability to shoulder top weight and be capable of winning. And I say traded pretty short in running. I didn't see it when it was live. I watched the video there when I came back. But he traded pretty short, I'd say, whatever happened. Jockey wasn't that busy on him either. He could have given him a couple of harder smacks when he needed to. But anyway, the 3-year-old fought on. The closer they got to the line, he was going to stay because he had won over 2 miles in Chester. The other one didn't run its race. It fell out the back of the television. It's way out in the hall somewhere. A City Walk won. That was 100-30, 4-1 last night. Loves that surface. I'd love to see him racing in America. It'd be a great show altogether for big pots. But they'll probably go to Dubai in the spring. That could be one for the big sprints in the spring. That'll be probably up to 106, 108 now. Be well suited. There was a few nice winners given on the bus today. Well, first of all, there was a few newcomers. Gavin Ingram and Brendan Riley, William Knight. I think William Knight said that his sister was involved in the syndicate with First Folio, and Brian Maguire. Great name around this neck of the woods, that name. First Folio, that was chipped up by Christina and Sean, and Christina also gave a 20-1 shot, didn't she? Small Oasis. Aidan Curry, great shout with Gainsbourg in the 4:45, won at 11-2. But the gold star of the bus award today would have to go to Ian Miller, who said that the Connections fancied Yorkshire Lady to run a very big race, and that she did. 18-1 winner. Well done, Ian Miller. I hope some of you got on. A few for tomorrow. I found it very difficult tomorrow to get something, but you probably won't believe this, but I went to Dundalk for a few. I actually have 3 for Dundalk, and I picked out a long shot in the Bronze Cup. That's at 3:45 in Ayr. All bookies are paying 6 places, some are paying 7. So it's 25, I think, declared. Now, you have to trust me on this, that I'm not gone off my rocker, because I am at times. But Summer Sands, it's a 33-1 shot for Richard Fahey. Barry McHugh is riding. It started off with Richard Fahey, and it won 2 out of 6 to attain a mark of 109 of a rating. It was sold in for 625,000, and the present owner still has it. So she sent it on then to Joseph O'Brien. It ran 5 times. It was never better than 6th, and it dropped £12 in the ratings down to 97. It ran 5 times. It rejoined Richard Fahey then about 13 months ago, and it ran off 95. Tomorrow will be its 5th run this year, but it ran twice in Ayr in July of 85 and 84. And it was 4th and 5th in them 2 races. But it's only beaten 2 lengths and less than 2 lengths. And there was decent horses in the race. And it ran on, I thought, sort of well the last time. But it's off 81 tomorrow. And like, no matter how much money anyone has, to harsh out 625,000 and have no return got in Ireland. And then she sent it back for a reason, I would imagine, is to try and get a few pound back. It's 33-1, and I thought that there might be a chance to at least place anyway. So there's another a 20-1, a 15-2, and a 13-2. So we can do an each way lucky 15 with those. And if it did click, we wouldn't want wheelbarrows, we'd want bricks. A fleet of brings trucks we'd need. There's 6 o'clock at Dundalk. It's a horse that I tipped up the last time it ran. The Dark Desert Highway. Famous first line in the Hotel California. song by the Eagles. Michael O'Callaghan and Lee Roach, and that stable is in form. We went from 25s into 11-2, I think, the last time, but it rained in Roscommon that evening, and it was sixth, but it was only beaten less than 5 lengths. It won off 51 last year in Naas, and it's down to 52. It actually, I think, dropped £3 since its last run. It's a 20-1 shot. We'll include him as well. There's 4 places definitely in that. And then there's 2 lesser price, but they're both at Dundalk. And the 7 o'clock, Soyounique for Kieran Murphy. And Colin Keane rides, and he rode it the last day as well. Kieran Murphy had a winner today. He's based in Mullingar. He took over the stable when Dot Love retired. He has 3 places and a winner out of his last 7 runners. It used to be trained in the UK with Stuart Williams. It's only a 5-year-old, but it has won 5 races out of 29 starts. It's better on the all-weather. It ran in Roscommon the last year, but the rain wouldn't, and getting into the ground wouldn't have suited. He was put up £3 for that effort as well. But Keane stays loyal to it. It's better on better ground. It's a 13-2 shot with William Hill. It's 11-2 with the green bookie, I see. And in the 7:30 then, Razdan, it's a 15-2 shot with William Hill. It's a mile 4 race, but he's only a 4-year-old out of Zoffany, so he needs better ground. And he ran twice in Galway. Ran once over hurls and once on the flat. And it rained both times to scupper his chances. And he's a good enough horse, but he used to be with Matt Smith, and he left about the end of last year. And he went to Christopher Timmins, and he ran 4 times in Dundalk in the spring. He was 3rd, 1st, 3rd and 5th. He'd be competitive tomorrow, I would imagine. So if we took that in a lucky 15, the 2 that had a pint each way on Soyounique and a pint each way on Razdan. But if the first the 2 had won or be placed, we'd be free rolling on the bet. I found it difficult to get an angle on anything in England tomorrow. So there's the 4. I'll put them up in the description in a bit. Anyway, Saturday could be busy, and then Listowel is next week. That'll be a great week's race. And Sunday and Monday is National Hunt, and then it changes Tuesday. And there's a few of our stable runners running next week, so we'll see how they'll go. Over and out. Bash the bookies.